to the stage, Bla-Dow!
We're gonna have all set. This is Neil Sarkar.
This is Toby Scales.
And we are Can we get a suggestion of anything at all?
Vacuum cleaner.
It's kind of mentioned.
I always thought that Professor X had the best power. I don't give a fuck that he was in a wheelchair.
Yeah, you think the psychic thing is the best power?
Yeah, because you can control anybody else's power, right? Like for a long time there, I thought that moving stuff would be the best.
Right.
And maybe for practical purposes, like it would be kind of shitty if you wanted the convenience of being able to fly or move stuff. In order to do so, you had to steal someone else's mind to do it.
Right, right. You mean like if you were Rogue, or are you still talking Professor X?
I mean,
Rogue sucks everybody else's power, right?
by kissing them or by touching them.
Right. Doesn't have to be a kid.
You probably keep your eye on
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, these horses know the old chisel like the back of their hand, or the hook, whatever. It's an expression.
I would still do.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think like invisibility is a pretty common one that people wish for. You know, get to hang out in the girls' locker room and all that kind of thing.
That's the first place you go.
Well, yeah, right.
At this point, though, we're talking girls' locker room is probably like a high school locker room.
I didn't say that. Like the locker room in the Olympic Games, the female, you know, the beach volleyball.
You don't have to be invisible to jerk off to beach volleyball.
No, that's true. What about the ability, the long sought-after ability to fly? How about that? I mean, that's...
Well, that's the ultimate extrovert-introvert question, right? Like, if you ask people whether they'd rather fly or be invisible, the extroverts say fly, and the introverts say be invisible, I think.
Really? The introverts don't say have a decent conversation? Wow, the old chism, these horses know it.
Then what's your job?
Look, my job is to provide some old-timey banter here in this clearly modern stagecoach.
It is nice back here. The AC is really...
It's good.
I was a little skeptical at first.
Yeah. I wish they wouldn't put the ads, though. I apologize for that. That's something they just started doing. So, let's travel the old chism alone, eh?
Think about it.
I didn't imply anything. Just trying to make more conversation. I felt like we really...
Yeah, I'm traveling the Chisholm alone. So what?
All right.
Yeah. I hired you. I'm riding around in style. I'm trying to escape the loneliness I feel at home by riding through a canyon with a nice old-timey guy talking about old-timey stuff like X-Men.
What do you do, buddy?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Bla-Dow.
play around with fireworks when you were a kid? When I was a kid. Yeah. When I was a kid, fireworks were a big thing. I remember one time got really drunk at the 4th of July party, and we had one of those kinds of contests that only comes out of like a high school 4th of July party when you're drunk. Where
I
you
watch the tracks.
Yeah, oh shoot, I didn't even see. Yeah, whoops, there he comes right around. Boy, you got a lot of loops in here, huh? All right. I go stand over here, and this is like a little nice part of town here.
They just renovated that.
Yeah. You did.
They had a town meeting, decided to beautify it, and it was a long project, and I helped.
Sure. And I mean, listen, I love your hobby. I just think, maybe we could do something.
Stop it.
Outside of the garage. Somewhere. I was talking about fireworks. When I was a kid, we had these firework contests, where it was like light a string of fireworks and see how many you can hold in your hand before you throw it. You know what I mean? Like a whole thing of fireworks. How do they start going off?
How do you lose that?
Well, if you throw early, you throw before the fireworks. It's a game of chicken.
Sounds like, oh, I see.
Oops, there it comes again.
It's a game of chicken, huh?
Yeah.
So, to spice up our lives, you want to...
No, I'm not saying that.
You want to go in the garage, light off fireworks, let's stare each other in the eyes until you can't take it anymore. I'm sort of into that.
I know you'd be into that. That's a very introverted way of addressing what I'm talking about. Is there's a very sort of getting out there, going and seeing things, going and meeting new people. I mean, what about going to check out a comedy show? Something like that. Get out of the house, you and me.
Yeah. Or a play.
Opera. They're all, now we're into synonyms. Really, there's different things that you can do outside of the house. And I feel like this is how you always keep me trapped here for hours in your train set. We just get into these logistical arguments. I'm like, forget that. Let's just go. We'll do something fun.
Stand-up show. You go to stand-up show.
We can go with it. That's again another sort of.
You go to a puppet show.
Sure. How about a train?
I would love
Museum
that.
about trains.
I mean, hello.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Oh,
So,
what up? Yeah, I had a friend who, they let their dog get really, really old before they killed it.
so they had a pet.
No, but they had a pet beyond, normally a dog gets to a certain age and it's limping and falling and all its hair is out and one eye is blind and then normal human beings are well, let's kill this dog before it gets any older. Because it's in pain and suffering, and so they put it, they don't say let's kill it, they say let's put it to sleep. But
that's almost worse to hide it like that.
That means that they're,
But so I honestly have never had pets. So I didn't know that at some point you actually, I knew at some point it died and you're probably
Well, sometimes it does. Sometimes it dies on its own, gets hit by a car. Other times, it just isn't. Yeah.
I can still hear you when I'm doing the drill.
Yeah, no, I know you can hear me, yeah. And this is good. Yep, there it is again. They let it go on like a full 9 months after, where it was really like you should have let this dog, you should have put it to sleep earlier. What I'm saying is you're never going to make the team. You're never going to make the team, and also there is no team for just running into walls. It's not a sport.
It's meant to simulate tackling. Really, it's not working.
Well, now I feel like an asshole. I didn't realize that's what you were doing. Yeah, yeah, I didn't realize you were just practice tackling. I mean, that makes sense now. Yeah, I thought we were
a shot to teach an old dog new tricks, if you know what I'm saying.
Sure.
Great.
Whatever.
Attention T1A, we're coming in for a landing.
Roger that.
Hey, we've come in for a landing, landing safe. Now we're taking back off.
Roger that, guys. Just keep us apprised. Let us know what you're up to. We just kind of like to watch the wheels turn.
T1A, we are loop-de-loop. We are clear for loop-de-loop.
Fucking badass.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more time for Bla-Dow. Bla-Dow. That's a real edit move.
Yeah.
Bla-Dow.
That was stealing.
Yeah, we're cribbing hard tonight.